get on that 10.
Go bust my boy, must. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Just slow down. Stop. Let me go. Yeah. Slow down, slow down. Yeah, that go.
Apa!
Slow down, slow down. Yeah, that's good. We're all with. Going to the school up there. Our school up there. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Stop there.
Councillor Tiawan Gongloe is here for 2023 presidential election. Anglo Living Records. Big sound.
And where missions of this occasion, Tiawan Gongloe and Party, the people of Cllr, LPP, lovers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm very pleased to welcome Councillor Gongloe and Party to this part of Cllr, Bahn City, on behalf of the party lovers. Honorable Gongloe, as you have come, the people of Cllr says, welcome. You are welcome. We wish you a successful stay. While here, there is a protection for you, and your being here is secure because the law the citizens of this district have for you. You are both welcome. Welcome. Thank you very much for coming.
Okay, thank you, Pastor Cllr. The fourth item is presentation of the leadership structure to Honorable Gongloe to prove to me that the citizens of Cllr are working. So, all those that need a leadership structure want you to test and women can recognize people giving you the list. If you are here with us, The whole district. All of you come. Honorable, our mother and our father, with our Mami John and Pa Bakado, put us together and told us that we must come to you, inform us, and reform this leadership. This is the leadership.
On behalf of LPP and also on behalf of the cabinet leadership headed by Special Steve Lee, we wholeheartedly accepted your leadership this season for, and we hope that we will work in cooperation and coordination. Thank you.
Coming to you. The chairman and country is there. So don't rush it at all.
One drag is 7 years ago.
I don't say you want, you had the uncle here.
All right.
I said, if we don't belong on the play, then you go stay. Everybody will stay here.
Cadê cachorro? João, meu amigo, João.
Tiawan Gongloe, We need to fight corruption in this country. Corruption is the only thing that is not just stopping the development of Nigeria, but it's carrying Nigeria backwards. While Guinea, Africa, Ghana, other countries are flying, Nigeria is going backwards because of corruption. And the corruption today is more than corruption ever. Because if the president does not steal, the ministers will not steal. And the ministers will not steal, the deputy minister, assistant minister, the control, all of them will not steal. Today, Nigeria is like if you get a bunch of bananas to a market to take care of while you go to the market and come back. My question is, when you come back, you see some of the bananas? Nothing. So it's all gone. Today, more Nigerian children are out of school than the one in school because their parents are putting in that service. No. Today, the level of hunger in Nigeria is so much more than even wartime because government is not supporting agriculture. No. We got houses full of clinics, but the even microscope that's supposed to be there. The medicine that's supposed to be there. When you go, the medicine can say go to the doctor to buy the medicine. No medicine in any clinic, any government clinic in Nigeria. Simply because of corruption. And the corrupt people, when they get sick, they go to Ghana. They go to India. Some of them go to Rwanda now shamelessly. Because Rwanda fought Civil War too. How can Rwanda restore its facility to the extent that Nigeria will feel like a people going to Rwanda? All because of corruption. Allah? No. Because of corruption, we do not have caterpillars in the country to constantly maintain our road. They're not doing it because they need so much money. And you know what they like to do is to contract every project. When they're contracting, they say the road project is 6 million. They say, give me 1 million first and put it in my pocket. Give me 2 million first and put it in my pocket. So when we go to construct the road, when they do a process, the government officials are supposed to say the road out to me instead of the city of money. So because of that, Michael will make them go to market because of those faults. When I was growing up in this country, and people who are 50 years and older will tell me, we used to have one way in Ghana. There was one way in Tapata. There was one way in Ghana. There was one way in Tota. In Kameke. All along the road. We never used to hear that never used to hear that. If I'm lying, all of people are here. We never used to hear that cartel come from Banjama to Manga because of the road sport. We never heard it. Because all over that, everywhere, in Zozo, all over. These are the things I want to change. These are the things I want to change. That is why I'm doing the presidential awareness. I'm coming around. Have you ever seen a presidential candidate come here and go to Cllr, to Belegley, to go to Bahn, to go to other areas in your corner? Have you ever seen that one? No. I am going to see where the Nigerian people are living, the condition under which they are living. Since I came to Nimba, I've gone to more than 27 towns. Yes. Yeah. Already. I've gone to more than 27 towns. Some of the towns I've gone to, they have told me they have not even seen senatorial candidate in their life. But as a presidential candidate, I'm going there. Because I want to see the work that I want to do. I want to approach everything in a different way for the good of Nigeria. I want to build a better Nigeria than Nigeria is today. I have a agenda for better Liberia that covers strengthening the rule of law, fighting corruption, expanding the economy, and revenue base for the social and economic development of Nigeria. And that is what I'm coming around. When I'm sitting in Marshall and they tell me, Bona has a project, I will not have a project when they call Bona.
Bossman, I can send you the link.
When they say Lule has a problem, I will not be asked, where is Lule in Liberia? As a president, I will already know. I want to do things differently. I want to do things that no other presidential and no other politician can do. I don't need to tell you. People have told you that when I served in government, I used to bring back money back when I go on government opportunities. I used to bring money back. It's all on the radio. Everybody knows. Even when I served as president of the Liberian National Bar Association, the Lawyer Association, and by the way, I was the first in Bahn to be president of all the lawyers in Nigeria. And I made the bar better. My administration was so good that when my time ended and I was leaving, they said, no, we have Tiawan Gongloe has to continue. Therefore, we will take his vice president to continue. It was under my administration that for the first time, the Bar Association was established in 1907. After 112 years, the first time the Bar Association of Liberia ever hosted an international conference, the African Bar Convention, that was one of my administration. Do you doubt that I can make Liberia great? No. Do you doubt? No. I made the Bar Association great. After the Nimba Convention of 2019, the next convention was in Miami, Chad. They went there, the African Bar President said, oh, but yeah, they did not match up to Nigeria Convention. Nigeria did better than Miami. They just come from Malawi. In Malawi, the African Bar President stood there and said, oh, you didn't match Nigeria. The Nigeria Convention was better. Then the next convention will be in South Africa. So the president of African Bar, Hannibal and one was there. South Africa, go to Liberia to learn how to conduct a good convention because Liberia Convention was the best ever. Oh. And it was under my administration. The same wisdom, commitment, and discipline that I've developed over the years that made me not to steal as executive assistant to the president of Liberia. By the way, I served president of Liberia, President Amos for 4 years. And when you're mechanic, boy, you may have to be mechanic. Yes. Yeah? So I already learned to be a president. Wow. I'm the only presidential candidate for the past 100 years of Liberia who has worked as an apprentice with the president before running for office. I am prepared. Yes. There is nobody in this race prepared equal to me. Nobody can ask me a question about Joseph Barker. Joseph Barker was vice president. Vice president worked with the Liberian Senate. You are only president of the Senate. You do nothing in the executive. I work in the office of the president, writing speeches for president, holding meetings with President Babangida and others. I know how to approach other presidents. I learned it. I saw a president too. Am I not prepared? You are prepared. Is there any doubt that I can be a good president of Liberia? No. We're not joking here. We have a work to do. Liberia is in a terrible shape, and we cannot be voting based on sympathy, age, whatever. We have to be voting for someone who is prepared. We have to be supporting someone who is prepared to tackle our enemy, which is honor development. I don't want to be president of Liberia. I want to be a project manager to fix Liberia. Yes. Let those who want to be president and be going up and down enjoying themselves give me a chance. Let it give chance to someone who wants to be a project manager to develop Liberia because Liberia is way back. That's what I want.
Yes.
Yes. You want to know, it's going to take another 30 years before you can have a normal president of Liberia. Anybody who wants to be normal president should wait. For me, I want to be project manager. To put food on the Liberian people's table. To make sure that all the Liberian children go to school. To make sure that Liberians don't go to Ghana or India. I'm a proud Liberian. I want to create the best medical facility for Liberia. The oldest independent country in Africa, and we are so way behind. If you are old and your little brother who is 10 years younger than you has a house to live in and you are renting a room, will you be respected? No. Speak. It is shameful that Ghana, that in 1979 used to have Ghanaians coming and sending in land to buy bread, sending in land to buy bath soap, sending in land to buy everything for Liberia. Today is the place that all Liberians want to. Even the minister who are taking our money in weekends to go to Ghana, Accra is a place to enjoy. What's wrong with them? They are not proud. Now here they are going to Freetown on weekends. Why can't you face your own country? God gave us one of the best countries on earth. Speak. Botswana has only one mineral, that is diamond. When it became independent in 1966, after Liberia being independent for 119 years, this budget was $3 million. But because of the integrity of his leaders that they don't steal, by 2006, the budget of Botswana, a country that is less than 3 million, was $4 billion United States. Hey! In our country, when you go to Botswana, you think you are in white man country. The roads, all of the infrastructure, the schools, government buildings, hospitals, everything is like white man's country. Liberia has diamonds. Liberia has gold. Liberia has iron ore. Liberia has uranium, the one that can expect nuclear bombs. Liberia has fertile soil.
The beginning kind of
that
the
made Liberia the number one country for the people.
Amen and Amen. The kind of the The beginning.
Liberia
And
has
Amen.
rich soil that produces cocoa, coffee. And Liberia is the only country I've been north, south, east, and almost all the West African countries. Liberia is the only country I see that you can drop a seed. When you go 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks after, you come, you see the seed growing. You don't plant it. I have not seen anyone. I worked in Ethiopia, and my interpreter, Nara, told me, your country like this. He said, you are coming from the country that is heavy on earth. I said, Yara, what do you mean? He said, I was working in Greenville as an interpreter to the Ethiopian contingent in Greenville. And I ate mango plum. I dropped the seed. After 3 weeks, I was passing the same path apart. I saw the seed lying down on earth and the roots going down and it was growing. He said, it can never happen in Ethiopia. You have to dig the ground, you have to put fertilizer there before you plant the thing to grow. But your country can just grow. He said, your only problem is that your country has not had the leader to tap the wealth. No. The only thing that can transform a country is good leadership. Recently, when I was in America, the Prime Minister of Dubai was asked a question at Al Jazeera. They asked him, Dubai was a barren land, so sand. Only donkeys and camels used to be here. How come today there are skyscrapers all over Dubai? Anybody in America or Britain, any part of Europe, who wants to go visit on tourism? One of the first 5 country they can choose. One of them is UAE, where Dubai is. How come? He said, one concept. Leadership, and I mean good leadership. He said, it is leadership that transformed a whole desert area. Today, it is a sweet land of liberty for less than 2% of the Nigerians who find themselves in government and in position in which you can steal. They are the ones that are building houses as if they have money machines and their houses printing machines, printing money. While people are getting poorer and poorer every day. To the extent that our poor sisters and mothers who go to the market to earn money so they can take care of their children are not earning money. Because in the market you go in Nigeria, there are more sellers than buyers because the people are poor. Allah. No. Even today, the Kobo sellers in Monero, they tell me the story. They can't sell Kobo again, people are taking it on Saturday. They come in the money, they give their Kobo and they say in the evening, if they buy or something, they pay in there. Now in the evening, sometimes they can't buy the thing, Kobo sellers are getting out of the market. The level of poverty in this country is increasing every day because of corruption. So, that is why I'm committed to fighting corruption. I have 12 kind of prescriptions that I've shared with the rest of the world, America and everybody, to fight corruption. One, the president's salary. The president has a declaration. The president benefits will be on the internet. And it will the same thing will happen to the Chief Justice and Justices, Speaker, President Pro Tem, all lawmakers, and all ministers. Because when they build a big house, you see money, they say, you know my salary, then they keep their salary secret. That keeping salary secret and their salary and benefit secret will not happen on administration. Everything is in the internet. Then I'll have what we call quarterly lifestyle audit. Every 3 months, the auditor will come to audit the president's lifestyle to ask whether I'm spending more than my income. Because no law is effective unless you yourself, who's making the law, abides by it. No rule is effective unless you abide by it. For example, if you tell your children don't steal, don't lie. Then, if you say don't lie, then you owe my little brother Alex, and then you say, come to my office tomorrow, Sunday at 2 o'clock, the $500 I owe you, I'll pay all tomorrow. Then you tell to your children, who you can lead in devotion every morning and say, lie and now go, don't lie. Then you tell them, anybody come to me today, I'll go to secondary for weekend. And then the president comes and says, where your father? Our father knows the secretary. He said, your father is a rogue, he wrecked in business, he did bicycling down inside, and hurting the children. The president said, of course, my whole day. Tomorrow, Monday, what God needed to put and say, my children, lying is not good. Anybody, if you lie, you are against God. You are against the will of God. That shall not lie. You think the children will believe the fact? No. Now, Sutu said, be the change you want to see in the world. Don't tell people something that you cannot do. And the only way people will trust you is to do what you want them to do. So when I become president myself, I will subject myself to quarterly lifestyle audit. The auditor will come to president, we know your salary, we know your total value of your assets, we know your benefits. How can you just Lieutenant Billy, we know you got 1 story building in Blake, but there is another 10-story building coming on in Blake. Where you got that money from? And we checked that about $500,000. The president, where you got that money from? Of course, I would have stolen it from the Nigerian government. I can't explain. So I said to people, in that case, I will resign. Because it's too shameful for me, my family, and the people in Nimba that are promised to be a good president. I will resign. But I will not do such a disgraceful thing. So if you are a minister in my government, and after 3 months, you should be getting $200,000 somewhere with your public salary. Once the report comes to Tiawan Gongloe as president, I will dismiss you. Then you don't enjoy my pleasure again. There are 2 things that make people minister. The will and pleasure. The will depends upon your education and experience and integrity. The pleasure depends on how you do your work. So when you use your office to steal, then you don't enjoy my pleasure again, I will dismiss you and send you for investigation and prosecution. I will not answer. And the law is, when you are prosecuted and found guilty, you will spend 5 to 10 years in jail. And then all your property, your money, and your bank, everything will be taken from you and given back to government. My question to you is that if I put 5 ministers in jail, I take all their properties and give it back to government, and their family members suffer, they can be fast people to work. You think any minister want to see me? No. So I have a solution to stop corruption. No presidential candidate will ever give you that. Because they themselves want to say, oh, I'll fight corruption. How you fight it? Tell us how. That I don't know how yet. And your answer that it will stop corruption. So I can stop corruption. When I do that, let me tell you what I will do. Because I will save so much money. There's so much money in this country. It's wasted through stealing. When I start corruption, this is what I will do for the country. Statistics show that Nigeria is among the 10 countries that register the highest degree of maternal mortality. Women die in pregnancy. There are over 100 countries in the world. Nigeria is among the 10. Nigeria is number 7. So when I become president, I will give instruction. No pregnant woman from day 1 of pregnancy will pay any hospital fee. There will be reduction in the level of death of pregnant women, right? Yes. The next thing, the children that are born, from 1 minute after they are born, up to 5 years, their parents will pay no medical fee when they get sick. Hey! The reason is that Nigeria is registered among the countries with the highest infant mortality rate in the world. Children die here so much. You can see some families say that we want to have 5 children, and only one should have them. Most of the children die because the mothers and fathers don't have money to take them to the hospital and start giving them her. They die. We should save the lives of our children, and it is possible. That is how we create a better Nigeria. Then the next thing is, when people reach 65 years old, they are pensioned. And they're working for company or government. But the reason is that they are physically weak. They have become physically weak. So, all my government, when I'm elected, because I'm not saying if, because I know I will be elected. Hello? Hello? Every Nigerian citizen, man and woman, upon reaching 65 years old, will have access to free medical treatment. Hey! It is important because we need our elderly people to advise us. They are full of wisdom, to guide our government, the future government, to guide and advise us in everything. The level of depth of older people in this country is too high. That few Nigerians you can hear reach 80 years old. In other countries, 80 years old is easy. That's life. Most Nigerians die before they reach even 60 years. So we will provide free medical services for our elderly. From 65 years old until you die, you pay no hospital. Then the next thing, let's go to education. Every country, in order to develop, must emphasize education. It is through education that you train your doctors, your nurses, your mechanics, your engineers, your computer experts. So, I want every Nigerian child to English. I want every Nigerian to know how to read and write. Under my administration, from kindergarten to 12th grade, children, their mothers and fathers will not pay any fee. Their copybooks, their pencils, their pens, their textbooks, and the PD will be the responsibility of the government. Hey!
Yeah.
She gone there? Then you
You don't think that every time that girl will go to school? Then more than that, the young people, the agents of these journalists are today, what's this thing, the boys driving motorcycles up and down. They are doing it, it's not a bad thing, they are doing it for a living. But studies are shown that nobody can ride motorbike up to 40 years. When you reach 40 years, your bike will be empty. You can't make it anymore, even you want to. Therefore, we will provide technical and vocational education for the young people in this country by building technical and vocational schools in the 15 counties, and like Omnia used to do, like NGOs used to do. It will be free for all young boys. All young boys and young girls who want to learn trade, who want to be tailors, mechanics, carpenters, listeners, and all that. Part of the thing is that companies like Belgian and other companies come in. When they come, they bring foreigners from other countries to come and work. When you ask them, they say, librarians are not trained as mechanics, as yellow machine operators, as carpenters, as this and that. We deny them an excuse by opening technical and vocational schools in all of the 15 countries so that they can give the first preference to Liberian citizens to work in the company. And as a former labor minister who drafted the labor law, as a former labor minister who drafted the labor law that has been used in Nigeria, I don't need to seek approval for anybody because a labor minister you can seek approval from president. But I will be the president and we enforce the labor law against all companies. Make sure that Liberians get jobs. Because only when Liberians have jobs will they take care of the family. Will they go to the market? Is that a good thing? Yes. The next thing is this. I talk about education, I talk about health. But the empty stomach cannot stand. In Nigeria we eat rice. But we are unable to produce rice today. According to FAO statistics, out of every 100 bags of rice that Nigeria eat, less than 20 bags are produced in Nigeria. Therefore, we will not have imported rice, we are worried. The only way to reduce the price of rice, the only way to make rice available 12 months of the year is for Liberia to produce rice. Therefore, when I'm president, government of Liberia will buy machines and give it to the farmers cooperatives not to produce rubber, cocoa, coffee, or oil palm, but to produce rice. And the machines will be given on a 15-year interest-free basis because when you get it to put free, then you can't take care of it. So we make it as a loan to the farmers. And in the 15 countries, the farmers cooperative will have machines to produce rice. You don't think that we have a farmer like here to sacrifice in all the countries? Don't you think we have enough rice in the country? Yes. Liberia will soon become a rice exporter rather than an exporter. Lawyer! Yeah! Lawyer! Yeah! You think we are producing rice in large quantity, the price of rice will go up? No! The last thing I want to tell you is that we'll restore 3 to a half public wages in all the countries. Some are in Cameroon, some in Ghana, meeting arose all through the year. These days they can say Southeastern Nigeria from Maryland is coming from Tapata, coming from Gaza, Vonimon coming from Banga. It will not happen all of my administration because I will bring the polo where he has back in the 15 countries. I want to tell you. These are just the 4 things I'm talking about. I just the introduction of my 10-point agenda for better Nigeria. If you like what I said, but do you like what I said so far? Yes. If the people of Bahn who are present here like my program for better Nigeria, then stand and let me see. The central that is coming, the Nigerian law says that when you have 20,000, you are entitled to a representative. That's not alright? Yeah. But you can't know if you are not counted. So I beg you, Nimba needs more representatives in the delegation. And we need people who know them. The program here knows you. So when the Senate time comes, nobody should go to the farm. Senators are different from voter registration. In Senate, you can count even babies. So call your people from other places to come here so they can come before you. Because it is possible that 2 representatives come from this area based on population. That would be good. Yeah. So as a lawyer, my advice to you is when the census comes, stay here. Nobody should tell you when you come before you can die. All kind of beliefs can come. It is good for you to stay with the country so you can be fully properly represented. The last thing I want to tell you, this clothes I'm wearing is that we are all voter education. This clothes I'm wearing is a picture of expression on the ballot. So if you don't see my black ugly face, you don't remember it, I need you to remember this place. Thank you very much. One of the sons of Nimba, who went to university a long time ago, who have been fighting for Nimba. Me and say they even wrote articles about Nimba. Someone tells me on the radio, oh, Cllr Gongloe, you said before that Nimba is not ready to produce president. That is a bold-faced lie in capital letters. Let me tell you, I challenge anyone to bring a recording. Anybody will tell you that tell them Cllr Gongloe is a lie. If you bring me a recording where I said it, price of $1,000. US. $1,000. That is you hear? When she got ready for the schedule, somebody said that. She said, bring the recording and give you money. Nobody did. They like to lie. Run on what you want to do for the country. Don't run on lying. Thank you very much.
We love your deliberation a lot. Thank you very much. I heard you say that healthcare and education will be catered to seriously during your administration if you get into the executive. But in here you say, when I'm going to the farm, my life will be secure because I'm
Security.
Make sure that the police investigate. Let me tell you, the police in your country can work. But when big hands are behind the work, they are trying to use their job to disrespect and all of that. And the chances that the government will not give it, because they don't want to be in the house. The good police system can hold even section and minister accountable. It's not happening in this country. They have to know my law.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Yeah, I got a question.
Is there a question?
Honorable Incoming President, the past regime brought about the president project material control, MC, whereby the president of the United States provided intervention in the control of malaria and could receive drugs for malaria products in the countries. And it is that happening. Up to now, facilities, lack of malaria control and other essential drugs. So what the internal mechanism that your presidency is going to put in place to really bring back this kind of urgency?
Let me start with the They say the government bad. There is no aspect of government Right now, there is very. Let me tell you, if I will not be a president who appoint a minister of health responsibility. The current minister of health has two medical facilities that do one in Victoria, one in Marshall. Self-interest goes over control public interest for those who are part of those things are now happening because the government will now have a clear commitment on any sector, whether it's in health, agriculture, education. Alright? Then you have a minister who is conflicted in what are you going to do in that sector. Let me say this, you talk to me one of the you talk about malaria and other projects. Let me tell you, the president, has he been in Washington, D.C.?
No.
The very way you say the A is coming from, the president has not been there for 5 years. I am not president. I went to America this year and I was invited to Washington, D.C. Yeah? I was invited to Washington, D.C. The current head of USAID and myself worked in the same department at Harvard University. One time, a special assistant worked with me on solicitor. I know Samantha Powell personally. She is the global head of USAID. You don't think I can press button in Washington, D.C.?
Yes!
I went to America. I didn't just go to Washington, D.C. They invited me to the State Department. And I had 2 hours of meeting with the State Department of Liberia. State Department is the Department of the United States that deal with all countries. I can't disclose what we had there, but we had a wonderful conversation, and I can say without doubt that the United States government has high respect for me.
Go ahead.
The European Union also has high respect. I had 3 hours of a 2-person meeting with the European ambassador to Liberia. So if I'm respected by Europe and America, you don't think it's looking for Liberia?
Yes, it is. Also for Nimba.
Don't ask me much. Different segment. Because when the government is bad, it's bad. It does not affect because it is called a kleptocracy. A U.S. Congressman called the government of Liberia a kleptocracy.
Wait a minute.
Kleptocracy is a government that rules for rules and made of rules. That's how the Congressman called the government of Liberia. It's an action for all Liberia.
Very.
So it's a part of government and kleptocracy. Who wants to deal with that government? Malaria control, team control, whatever control you need, jeopardy. Look, right now my friend is my boss.
Why?